Hi, everyone, and thank you again to Leap already. This is going to be something kind of fun. What I'm going to do is talk about what action creates, and it doesn't have to be big action. We always, in my blog, I talk about leaping, doing something, getting out there, not worrying about failing. And so this is going to be just a quick, let's take a look at what might happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in, these are days of the month, or these are months. So let's say over the course of a year. So we're going to take a gentleman here. We're going to call him Bob. And I'm using a bamboo, so I'm kind of new to it too. So bear with me with my incredible artistic endeavors. Bob has a wife and 2 kids. And why I say Bob has 2 kids is kids can take a lot of your time. I'm not one that deals with someone telling me that they don't have time. If you don't have time, if I told you you had 1 month to live, trust me, you would find the time. Anybody finds the time if they really want to do it. So, and then we're going to take George. George is down here. So Bob and George. Bob's got the same. He's got a wife and 2 kids. So, I'll try to keep it from getting too messy, but bear with me. So, first we're going to take Bob. Bob lives a life that he likes. It's not bad. It's not a bad life, but he's going through his months. And he goes out with friends, and I'm going to use abbreviation. So, out with friends. Wow, that is terrible. All right. Bob also comes up here, and he watches the final of Lost. So yeah, we like to watch TV. Huge time waster right here. But that's all right. If you like it, that's okay. Also, Bob kind of goes over here. He gets on Facebook. And the months, as you can see, are just peeling away. But, it doesn't happen right away. Things kind of go on. Bob's also a runner. And I'm going to use this example because I'm a runner. So he goes into a meetup group for runners. Wow, you can see the penmanship is getting better. Okay, so Bob's going to go down here, and he goes with his meetup groups. And let's say Bob meets one new person. And then he comes down here, and he meets another new person. And he goes through. Day by day, he goes to another meetup. Months are peeling. He comes to the end of the year. He goes out with friends. He meets new friends. But it's pretty status quo for Bob. And I'm not using names at all. But he works his job. He goes, he's living life. And he's allowing life to live with him instead of doing something new. Yeah, okay, so Bob went to Facebook here. And he created a Facebook page. And he's met multiple friends. But even though I do like Facebook, I go to Facebook. Facebook is what I call the rolling class reunion. We meet a lot of people we already know. We're not meeting anybody new. Bob says that he doesn't like to read. I meet a lot of people that say, I don't like to read. I don't read. Well, this is the example I'm using. So now we're going to go down here to George. And George does the same thing. He's going to work his job day to day, but George reads a book instead of Lost. George also then befriends the author, or tries to do the author, or joins the author's Facebook fan page. So now Bob's on the Facebook fan page for the author, and also, let's say, George, he's going to follow him on Twitter. If I called him Bob, I apologize. So he's going to follow him on Twitter too. Okay. So because George is really passionate about this book, it might be crush it by Gary Vaynerchuk, or it might be Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, something that really changes him. So, but you know what? George goes on here and he does a meetup group. And he gets talking about, and this meetup group is the same runners meetup. And he gets talking about the book, and he meets a friend. We're going to call him a peep. He's got a new peep. Comes down here, gets another new peep. Because he read this, and it took him a month to read it. I mean, I know for me, I am not an extremely quick reader. Something that I do practice. But let's say he reads another book. And this inspires him a little bit more. But this book gives him an idea. Read books that spark ideas. You can read junk books. I do enjoy them too, but it's kind of like watching junk TV. But this idea then sparks him locking in a URL. Anybody that has not created a web page, it is not complicated. I do a lot of my stuff with Bluehost, $6.95 a month, and they host the site, and also you can go on WordPress and almost create a look-alike web page. So you can create your own web presence with a URL. But when you go there, it's going to spark other ideas to how do I get this out there. There's over 100 million websites out there today because they are very affordable. Make yours unique. So your idea, you are going to take your idea, and let's say you start a Facebook page, you start a Twitter account, and it takes time. Be patient. If you make a mistake, great. Learn from it. So your Facebook and your Twitter, you are going to tell your new peeps about what you're doing, and they may follow you back. You're going to go out there, you're going to start following people. You're going to take one of these past guys you've done, and you might watch a webinar. So what's happened for me is I've watched webinars and it's sparked other ideas to help this idea. So all of a sudden you can see we're taking just one book we read and creating something that is starting to take shape and take form. And you start writing about it. Well, what a lot of people don't realize is when you write about your passion, you can get paid for it. So now you're starting to generate revenue. It takes time. There is slow growth. I don't believe in get rich quick. I believe in following your heart and following your passions. So you're going to still stick with the running group webinars. You don't watch TV at night. And let's say you hear of a seminar. And it's a free meetup group seminar for business. You go to it and you meet 3 other people. And as you meet these people, they might start following you here. So you can see it's starting to spawn into something. And because they see your passion, your intensity, and what you're doing, similar to what I'm doing right now, people will start to follow you. It might take a year. It might take 5 years. But if you're doing what you love, it's not terrible. Of these 2 people, here and here, who would you hire? Who are you looking for to inspire you? Do you want to hang out with Bob a lot? Well, Bob's a lot of fun. I mean, the dude's a party animal. Or do you want to hang out with George, somebody that inspires you and also has a good time? I tend to gravitate toward the Georges. Tend to people that are doing things like this, that spark ideas, that make me think and grow my box. I don't believe you can think outside of your box. You can only grow the size of your box. So let's build our boxes. So good luck. Email me questions if you have them. www.matthrow.com. If you wondered how I created a mess like this and create any type of idea from it, email me. Please help me grow this into the direction of helping people. That's my goal, is let's help each other create ideas and be better. We need to be a land of creators again. So good luck, and looking forward to more posts and playing with this a little bit more and getting better. Have a great day.